Alright guys, welcome to the final video for the Subaru Legacy.
But I guess let's go ahead and get down to it. So first off, we're going to start off with the total amount paid for the vehicle. This is including all the fees that Copart charges, taxes and everything. The total price I paid for the car was basically $13.58. This was with an $800 bid. You know, of course I drove all the way to Austin to pick this up, so I needed to rent a trailer, and total cost of fuel came out to $120 with the trailer rental and fuel cost to drive to Austin to pick this up and drive it back. Unfortunately, I did end up selling this car through eBay, so I had to pay eBay's selling fees, which is $126. I'm gonna go ahead and keep a running total on the top corner over here, and so let's go ahead and get into the actual cost of the car itself. So first things first is paint. Because I had some trouble with the paint, I ended up spending a little bit more than what I originally spent on paint, but overall, rounded up, the total came out to $240 for the paint and the clear coat. And I'm not going to include the cost of any tools that I bought in this build to complete the work, because I don't feel like that's actually going to be a cost of the car itself. Since you know the tools are something that you generally should have anyways. But moving on, the bumper, I bought a I guess it's like a Kappa certified bumper that's supposed to be, you know, rated for, you know, OEM standards or something like that. And either way, that bumper ended up costing me $140. The next thing was all the broken core supports for the bumper, like the corner support, which was $6. That's the little piece that ran along the fender. And then the bumper bracket, which ran under the headlight, which was $32. And then the fender liner, I ended up getting that for $30. And then I had to buy fasteners to basically hold the fender liner into the car itself, which is about $8. And then going on to the suspension parts, you know, I bought a new tie rod, which is about $20. I bought a new lower control arm and ball joints, which was about $75. And then I purchased CV joint, or brand new OEM CV joint, which was about $95. An OEM strut and spring, which was $95 again. And then moving on to the body parts, other body parts, I guess. I had to purchase a new fender. Again, I bought a Kappa certified fender, which is a little bit thicker, and it's more rated for the OEM standards, and that was $110. And then I bought a new side skirt because the side skirt was missing. That came out to $115. I also had to replace some of the items the previous owner took out too, which were a tow hook and a jack, and the parts were for the jack. That came out to like $63. And then also going to include the cost of the Bondo and sandpaper and other cleaning materials, since these are disposable items that were used for the repair. That came out to like $50. In total, I ended up going over budget by quite a bit. My original budget was $2,200, and I ended up going to $2,683 total, paid for everything, the parts and the car. So before I go over the final sale price and total profit made off this vehicle, I want to go over whether or not it was worth it. Personally, I think it was kind of worth it as far as the experience goes. Was it worth it as far as profitability? I would have to say it was not. Just simply because I could have made a lot more money on this car by parting it out than I would have fixing it up and selling it. And right now, due to the flood car market, there's just a high demand for parts that were not flooded to repair flood damaged vehicles. So overall, as far as profit goes, there would have been more money in this car for parts than I made by repairing this car. But the experience I gained and the knowledge that I gained from doing my own body work and paint work is well worth the loss in profit. And then on top of that, I was able to get a YouTube video out of this stuff. No one wants to watch a video of me stripping the car and selling the parts. But and in the end, I ended up selling the car for $3,400, which was a pretty good sale price. It netted me a profit of $717. Overall, it was a good profit. I mean, I didn't lose any money on it. I didn't make a huge profit on it, but I made some money on there. And overall, I think the experience was worth it. So in the future videos, I have another Subaru that I need to get up and running, and then I also have a project Subaru in the garage that I plan on working on. So stay tuned for those videos, and of course, I'm always working on the Tacoma, and I will post any work I do on Tacoma that I think that will be worth taking video of. But thanks for anyone who supported me by watching my videos, and anyone who will be watching these videos in the future, and hope to see you next time in my next video.